Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped back from their senior royal duties at the beginning of 2020 because they want to be independent. But it really goes deeper than that. They were really sick of their relationship breaking people into Team Meghan or Team Queen. Keep watching this video to know more about the brutal reason Meghan Markle married Prince Harry. Harry sees his mom in Meghan. Months before Meghan and Harry stepped back, Harry penned a letter to Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday's publishers, saying that he wanted the bullying of Meghan to stop because he didn't want her to end up like his mom, Princess Diana. But now we're learning the similarities between Meghan and Diana go beyond extreme scrutiny by the British press. According to Diana's former butler, Paul Burrell, Harry might have fallen for Meghan in the first place because her personality is similar to Diana's. Harry went for and married Meghan because she's like Diana, he reportedly said in an interview with Closer magazine. Both women who would always stand up for what they believe in and wouldn't be pushovers. Still, Paul doesn't think that means they'd be besties. I think possibly they would have clashed, he continued. I imagine it would have been two strong, independent women with different views on things. It would have been a battle between Meghan's way and Diana's way. Perhaps one of the major differences between Meghan and Diana is that Meghan had a better grasp on the media going into a royal marriage compared to Diana, Paul theorized. Possibly because Meghan was in the spotlight already. I think the main difference between them is that Meghan has a game plan, whereas Diana was young and naive. Paul added, Diana did the book with Andrew Morton and courted the press over the years because she didn't have a voice, and her strong-mindedness meant she cared and she felt the people of the country had a right to know what had gone on behind closed doors. A grand proposal. We think a proposal can say a lot about two people's dedication to each other. Here's a sneak peek into Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's proposal. The engagement of Britain's Prince Harry to actress Meghan Markle was raising eyebrows on both sides of the Atlantic for a particularly British set of reasons. She was a biracial woman who would be the first American divorcee to marry into the royal family in nearly 81 years. Harry, the 33-year-old second son of Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana, quietly proposed to Markle earlier this month. The royal family announced that Markle will become a British citizen before she marries Harry during a May 19, 2018 ceremony in Windsor Castle. The young couple will live in Nottingham Cottage, part of London's Kensington Palace. The famously secretive royal family made the engagement public on Monday. In an interview that evening with the BBC's Mishal Hussain, Markle said she and Harry met in July 2016 on a blind date set up by a mutual friend, then cemented their relationship during a camping trip to Botswana. She said Harry asked her to marry him during what she described as a cozy night at home. It was so sweet and natural and very romantic. He got down on one knee, she told the BBC. As a matter of fact, I could barely let you finish proposing. I said, can I say yes now? The engagement sets the stage for the first royal wedding since Harry's older brother William, the heir to the British throne, married Kate Middleton in 2011. Nearly 23 million Americans watched TV coverage of the wedding, outstripping the number who had watched Charles' wedding to Diana in 1981. The ring Harry gave to Markle included several diamonds that had belonged to his late mother. The engagement also ends months of speculation about the future of Harry's relationship with Markle, who took the unusual step of cooperating with an extensive Vanity Fair profile earlier this year. But it won't end the widespread public interest in the couple. That's not just a reflection of Harry's checkered public image. A British soldier who served in Afghanistan, Harry had years earlier sparked controversy for attending a costume party in Nazi regalia. It's also a reflection of Markle, who she is and who she isn't. Meet the royal family's newest addition. Truth be told, it's not fair to assume that Markle had some underhanded motive when it came to marrying Harry. It's true that Markle is no Kate Middleton, who kept a low public profile while dating William and has seamlessly slid into the public role expected of the woman who will be Britain's next queen. That's not just because Markle hails from Los Angeles. She's also divorced and biracial. Her mother is African American, her father is white. It's also because Markle had a high-profile role on the USA Network show Suits and ran The Tig, a lifestyle blog. Coverage of this prince meets commoner courtship in the British tabloids became so lurid that Harry took the unusual step of issuing an official statement in November 2016, 4 months after they began dating, condemning the wave of abuse and harassment his girlfriend had endured. Prince Harry is worried about Ms. Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her, the statement said. There was a reason for that. Many of the attacks were both racist and sexist in tone. Last November, for instance, the Daily Star Online reported that Harry could marry into gangster royalty. His new love is from a crime-ridden Los Angeles neighborhood. Markle, for her part, wasn't the shy and retiring type. In the Vanity Fair profile, she said the enormous media interest she faces because of her relationship with Harry has its challenges, and it comes in waves. Some days it can feel more challenging than others. One reason for those challenges, Markle's divorce, means she will make history when she marries Harry next year. It's not the first time for a British royal to marry an American divorcee. Markle will in some ways be following the footsteps of Wallis Simpson, a divorced American woman who married into the British royal family nearly 81 years ago. Then King Edward VIII abdicated the throne rather than end the relationship. The relationship scandalized Britain, in part because Simpson was still technically married to her husband when she started their relationship with Edward. They got divorced in May 1937, nearly 6 months after Edward abdicated. There's no such scandal here. Markle was divorced before she started dating Harry. Assuming the nuptials go ahead as planned, the upcoming royal family will be a clear test of how much British public opinion has shifted in 81 years, and of just how different, or how similar, the Britain of 2018 will be to the Britain of 1936. And with that, we come to the end of the video.